Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today I'm going to show you how to connect PrimeStreet to MoxiWorks. All those referrals, all those leads you're getting in PrimeStreet can automatically get synced right into MoxiWorks so you can follow up and start creating those deals. Let me show you how to set this up. The first thing you're going to do is go to apination.com. You're going to click on Get Syncs. It's going to ask you to sign into API Nation or sign up. If you sign up for an API Nation account, it's totally free to have an account. You can start poking around and seeing what you can automate, and then you'll only pay once you actually subscribe to a plan. You could also sign in if you already have an account. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to click sign in with Google. There we go. You're going to see once you sign into API Nation, you can start looking all around at all the things you can automate. I'm going to scroll down till I get to P for PrimeStreet. There it is right here. So click on that. But if you see any other logos that look familiar that you're using, MoxiWorks, Lofty, Follow Up Boss, KV Core, any of those guys, set up some automations for those as well. Let's click on PrimeStreet right here. And you can see we have a ton of different options for PrimeStreet so that you can start automating those referrals right into PrimeStreet. Today we're doing MoxiWorks, so I'm going to go ahead and click there. And you can see the sync available is PrimeStreet referrals into Mox. That's what we're looking for. Get those referrals and leads right in there automatically. I'm going to activate that sync. And the first step to setting up this sync is to connect PrimeStreet. So I'm going to hit connect. It's going to ask me for my PrimeStreet email and password. All right, next we're going to connect MoxiWorks. Similar thing, I'm going to hit connect. It's going to take me out to MoxiWorks where I'm just going to sign into my MoxiWorks account, and that makes the connection. There we go. The connection is now made. Now I'm just going to review the settings and then I can start the sync. So the first thing I'm going to show you here is sync all referrals on first run. That means all those leads, all those referrals you currently have in PrimeStreet, if they're not in MoxiWorks, go ahead and check this box. It's going to pull those over as a batch, put them in MoxiWorks. If for whatever reason you think, you know what, I only want any referrals that come in from now on. Maybe I only want the hottest leads. So anything that comes in from now, starting today, going forward, just leave this box unchecked. Everything that comes in from now on, once the sync is running, will go into MoxiWorks. I'm gonna hit subscribe, and then it's gonna actually create my sync. So this is the actual sync. I can hit activate, and this will be up and running. I'm just gonna show you two things before we do that. Here's all the stuff from that last page, sync and referrals on first run, in case you wanna come back and turn that on. But the two things I wanna show you, one is the filter. So you can filter out leads from PrimeStreet, filter out those referrals, based on any of the stuff coming over from PrimeStreet. So for example, maybe you only want to sync over buyers. You could do that. So I only want type contains buyer. You could do that, and then it's only going to sync over those leads that are marked as type of buyer. And you can do or, so buyer or seller, or you could do buyer and, buyer and has an email address. Personal email address is not empty. So there's a ton of different ways you can mix and match here. One of the most popular ways is based on agent. So you could say agent contains and then put in their name. Robinson, for example. And then it's only going to sync over Agent Robinson's. I'm going to go ahead and clear it out because I just want all the contacts, all those leads, all those referrals getting synced into MoxiWorks. And once they're getting synced in here, you can see we do most of the work for you, matching up where the information goes. Email's going to email, first name to first name, last name to last name. If there's anything else you want, you can see we got an email and a work email going in here. What this means, this fields priority feature, what this means is that if there's an email address to that referral, it'll use that. If there's not, it'll move down to the second priority, work email, and if there's one there, it'll use that instead. So it's not actually going to put both in. It's going to choose one based on priority. Same thing is happening down here with phone number. And if there's anything else you want to add, for example, let's come on down here to groups. Maybe I want to add a group PrimeStreet. I can just type that right in, PrimeStreet, and then it'll put me in my PrimeStreet group. Or let's say I was filtering it by agent. I can put it in group Robinson. That way it'll come over, it'll be my Robinson group, and I can assign it to that agent once it comes over. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this blank. Actually, I'm gonna change that back to PrimeStreet. That was a good idea for me. Go back to the top and activate this sync. And there we go. The sync is now running. Now any leads, any referrals that come into PrimeStreet will automatically get put right into MoxiWorks so I can follow up. So that's it. That's how you connect MoxiWorks to PrimeStreet. All those referrals and leads will automatically start showing up in MoxiWorks so you can put them on a plan, start following up, and start creating deals faster. If you have any questions or need any help setting up this sync, give us a call, shoot us an email. We're API Nation. We are connecting the world's applications.